Good evening to Mr. Dominic. Good evening, Omerita. Good evening to Shea Shinto. Good evening to Mr. Bless. Good evening to Leader Vicky. Good evening to Galaxy S9. Good evening to Miss Jen. You are all welcome to this edition. Please, let's try to invite more people. Let's try to invite more people to the call so that we can comment. Let's try to invite more people to the call, please. Please click on invitation and invite more people. Click on invitation and invite more people. Please click on the invite button and invite more people. There's just 11 of us in the call. Good evening, Chair Maximilian Osi. Good evening, Kenneth Pamela. You're all welcome. Please, let's click on invite button and invite more people to the call. Let's push the number to at least 25, please. The number that we're having is still too small.
Hello.
We have 59 days. 59 days left. We have 59 days left for us to build or to man. 59 days left as per our 60-day presentation of the days ahead of us. We have 59 days left to build or to man. If in my own thinking, we have a permanent community, which is the Jewish community in Cameroon, that should make the effort never to absent from any call, because we are a committed family that wants to make the decision to see the end and to see what cryptocurrency can bring to the lives of our families, of our community, of our country. So it is an appeal that if you are a member of the Jewish community, make an effort always to be present for all the calls. Tomorrow is one of the great days in the history of PLCU Ultima, the grand event that we'll be holding in Dubai tomorrow, and we'll get the usual updates by 9 p.m. call. So please, we need to remain committed. Like we always say, one of our biggest problems we suffer is lack of consistency. If you are out for the rest, you need to follow till you are a winner. You select when to be present and when to absent. Then at the end of the day, you won't understand where your shortcomings are from. So let us remain so committed to this endeavor. Yesterday, we ended with our 60 days ahead of us, ended by looking at human capital, business model, integrated approach to engaging your market. Discussed those factors and ended there yesterday. Our products and services are very flexible. Flexible in the sense that we are in a digital period. We are in a connected economy, and we tie with the times, we tie with the changes, we tie with the current happenings. We provide products that are easy to use, that are user-friendly, and that can be consumed by everyone. And that is what the world is hard for. The next thing that we need to look at is when you look at leverage time as well. How do you leverage time? Make sure that you get it done within a limited time possible. Don't keep procrastinating. Don't keep delaying. Don't keep prolonging. Get more done in a limited time. Some people will get so worried with how long is it going to last? How many years is it going to last? I'm afraid that one day it will get close. The problem is not how long it lasts. The problem is what you are able to achieve and within what period of time. The problem is not how long it will last. The problem is what you are able to achieve and within what period of time. Let us always be very conscious with the way we conduct ourselves, and that affects the way we approach success. The worry is not how long it will last, how many years more it is still to be existing. The worry is what you will be able to do within the limited time possible. I now have 2 months, 59 days for people to either to build or mar their future. So what are you going to do on your own part as an individual? Are you going to build or you are going to mar? Building is getting consistent, getting focused, getting determined, making sure that you put in place large quantities of farms that will give you ample time after May 1st, right to August, September, to get them filled, and you will be able to furnish the mother coin for the next 1 year. That is what it takes to make use of time. So leverage on time. Get more done in a limited period of time. Don't get worried of how long is it going to last. Get worried what you will be able to achieve. Leverage goal. Make sure that the type of goals that you set are goals that will be able to change everything about your life, everything about your financial freedom. Don't just set easy to achieve goals that you achieve your goals. Meanwhile, practically very little has changed about you. Please, I love that we should take great note of this presentation because it is going to help us, and especially the member of the Jewish Cameroon community. Please, I love us to take a lot of things with seriousness. Leverage connections. Your reference group has a lot to do with who you are in future. The type of people you move with, the type of people you spend your time with, the type of people you share with has a lot to do about who you become. They have a lot to do about your success. They have a lot to do about your failure. They have a lot to do about your excuses. They have a lot to do about the way you see things. So the first thing that must be a major concern for you is your reference group. Who are the type of people you move with? Who are the type of people you share with? That should be a major concern, and that is a problem that needs to be addressed with utmost importance. That should be a problem that needs to be addressed with utmost importance. So That is who you are, and that is how you can improve on who you are. Leverage on talents and skills. Don't just refuse that you are empty. Don't just refuse that you don't have talents. Don't just refuse that you don't have skills. Try to see your weak points. Try to see your strengths. Try to see how you can improve on your weak points to overcome that aspect of you. Try to develop more of the inner you to have an outward manifestation. Like we said, the success of each product is the content and the content customers. So you do everything possible to have a good education about the content and the content customers. You do everything possible to have a good education about the content and the content customers. It is of utmost importance to make sure that that is handled. Now, most people don't fail because they are not doing well. Most people fail because they don't set up their goals. To set up the goals is one thing, and to be able to stay focused on achieving the goals is another thing. If we ask from this call this evening that each and every person honestly should turn to his exercise book and look through his goals, we are already in March and can be able to make a comment in this call how far he has gone since January till today. I am sure most people will just be lost. So we will be training today on how to cope with your goals. We will be training today on how to cope with your goals. And I would like us to indicate on the chat box if everyone here has goals. Please fear God and speak your truth. If everyone here has goals that you set since January 2023, write on the chat box, oh yes. Let's see on the chat box, 15 of us in the call, how many people have goals? Write on the chat box. Want to see on the chat box. Please go to the chat box. If you don't have it, write no. Oh yes, oh yes. Please let me not get to you and you will not be able to explain what your goals are. Oh yes. If you don't have, you write no. Know that your goals must be clear and achievable. Oh yes. Even Chill Love is writing, oh yes. I'm afraid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. John Bertrand. Yeah, I like John Bertrand does not have any goals. I like that. There are people here, majority that are saying, oh yes. I will shock you because you must be able to examine how far you have achieved your goals and what do you think that you need to do and what are the challenges you are facing. So please, those who are not writing, it's like they don't have, it's an indirect way of saying no. Those who we are already 20 in the call, yeah, number is good. Please write on the chat box. If your goals are there, you write, oh yes, we want to see on the chat box. Write on the chat box, oh yes. If your goals are there, write on the chat box. Please, let's be fast about that. We are going to look at how to cope with your goals in a challenging world that we are. Please, those who have not written means that they don't have, they will join those who have said no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people have goals. One person doesn't have, meaning that it's around 8 people that does not have, because the other people who have not written, it's another way of saying there are no goals. Now, one of the biggest steps to failure is being part of this endeavor without your goals. In the absence of your goals, most of what you do in vain. Make sure you set your goals. Make sure you set your goals. I insist, even if you'll be setting in March, that will be a little bit late. It will be better to do so. Make sure you set your goals. Even you can set goals this particular 2 months, you need to set some special goals just for these 59 days. You need to set some special goals just for these 59 days and be ready to achieve them, and be more than ready to achieve them. So, how to cope with your goals? Your body, the first point is that your body is an electrical instrument in vibratory relationship with the world. Your body is an electrical instrument in vibratory relationship with the world. Your body is an electrical instrument in vibratory, T-O-R-Y, and with T-O-R-Y, in vibratory relationship with the world. What do we mean here in vibratory relationship with the world? There's sometimes that somebody will say in pidgin, my body is just heavy. I the one for go see some of my friend, my body is just heavy. My body is just heavy. My body just did some kind. The first thing that can push you to achieve your goals is the way you conduct your body. Is the way you use your body. Is the way you relate with your body. Is the way you associate your body to the people around you, to the people in your community, to whatever you are doing. So the first part that can help you stay focused with achieving goals is the way you conduct your body. It will act like an electrical instrument, like current running in it. It will help you to get up from bed early. It will help you to take the decision to revise whatever you learn daily. It will help you to make sure that any rendezvous that you keep in relation to your body, it is like an electrical instrument in vibratory relationship with the world. It can withdraw, just like you can withdraw from people. You are like a social. How do you conduct your body? Do you know that your body is an instrument that you can set it to help you achieve, no matter how challenging it is, no matter how difficult it is? Point number 2, when you take the time to properly tune it, T-U-N-E, when you take the time to properly tune your body, make sure that your body is tuned to lead you to successful grounds when you take the time to properly tune your body. You bathe in time, it is lighter. You try to relax, to give yourself ample sense of thinking, to give yourself ample sense of creative thinking, because there is a task in front of you. You are doing this because there is a task in front of you. Because there is a task in front of you. Number 3, natural alignment process can lead to what you want. Natural alignment process can lead to what you want. Point 3, natural alignment process can lead to what you want. Natural alignment process can lead to what you want. What do I simply mean? When you consider the opportunity before you, when you focus more and pull towards developing it, you are not in any way distracted by whatever conditions. You can easily get what you want. That means you have given all your body to achieving the activity, to carrying out the activity. You don't have any divided tendency. No. You don't have any divided tendency. No. Natural alignment. That is the way you program yourself. It is that thing or that thing. It is that focus or that focus. Number 4, from a place of harmonious alignment, from a place of harmonious alignment between yourself and the collective, from a place of harmonious alignment between yourself and the collective, far more is possible in your life. From a place of harmonious alignment between yourself and the collective, far more is possible in your life. What do we mean here? It is possible you can set your goals and achieve even more than what you intended to. Very, very possible that you can set your goals and achieve even more than what you intended to. If you bring together your thoughts, if you bring together your action, if you bring together your moves, if you bring together your thinking, it is possible. Harmonious means bringing together in your collective you, your movements, your thoughts, your action, your habits, your creative thinking, and putting all the weight on the goal. it is possible that your achievements will be far more than what you earlier programmed. Sometimes you are divided in your thoughts. Sometimes you are divided in your action. Sometimes you have a fear. Sometimes you have a worry. At the end of the day, you still want to achieve. No, it will not be possible. It will not be possible. You must be ready to sacrifice something to achieve something. You must be ready to pay a price. You must be ready to put together all it takes, body, spirit, everything, in order to make it. You must be ready to pay a price. Point number 5. Enlightened thoughts. Enlightened thoughts. Enlightened thoughts and educational programs. Enlightened thoughts and educational programs bring profound learning to the heart. Enlightened thoughts and educational programs bring profound learning to the heart of human experience. Enlightened thoughts and educational programs bring profound learning to the heart of the human experience. What is it that we hardly actually stay focused? What is it that will hardly stay focused? Like now, you cannot count the number of times that you are not present in the call. Present today, absent tomorrow, network problem today, network problem tomorrow. And when you look at it very well, you see that at the start of things, those that brings up the complaint of or whatever excuse continues to remain the same people that continue to portray that excuse. Is it that the network has chosen some particular people, or is it village people? That are running behind you? Is it village people? Do you even ask those questions to yourself? Do you even ask those questions to yourself? Number 6, consistency. Number 6, consistency. Before making the goals, you know that it was not going to be easy to achieve them. You know that you were going to face persecution. Consistency, will simply put it, in street, in jail. In street, in jail. Meaning that there is nothing, absolutely nothing, not even you, that will change the course of things. Consistency, will simply put it, in street, in jail. You must make it. Yes. Because these are things that it is going to shape your life in street, in jail. That means there is nothing, absolutely nothing. Whoever, whatever happens, it will wait until you finish. And you mean it, and you mean it. Point number 7, hold on to it. Hold on to it. A lot of us has failed in life because of directives from friends, because of directives from loved ones. They appear from nowhere. They were not at the beginning of your goal. They were not at the beginning of your planning. They did not even know that you are doing cryptocurrency. And they just show up from nowhere and start giving you advice. And you, who don't even know what you were looking for, you say, thank God for coming. Which thank God for coming? Did you put that person into consideration at the beginning of your plans? Hold on to it. Even your personal self cannot change it again. The only thing you want to see is the results. Like I said, another person wants to do cryptocurrency. And if he's sure that it's going to last 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, he is ready to do. Must it last for 10 years? Your concern should be leverage time. Make sure that a lot is achieved within the shortest time possible. And the rest can follow. Hold on to it. At the time of planning, those intruders were not informed. They were not aware. Why should they come in now? Okay, let me give another little explanation on this idea of holding on to it. We are like creatures of habits. Any habit will manifest, will create it. We are like creatures of habits. And if we repeat a behavior often enough, it becomes a habit. Like when anything starts, you see the people who are always regular will remain those who are always regular. Those with excuses, they will always show up and disappear. They always have a reason for their excuses. What do you think is responsible for that? It's a habit, and it's created. Once it is repeated, it becomes a behavior. Often enough, it becomes a habit. Why does it become a habit? Our brains are wired to behave in certain ways. Our brains are wired to behave in certain ways. And unless we consciously change our habits, they will continue to rule us. If you are not careful, your brain will rule you. But you are the one that is supposed to rule your brain and not your brain ruling you. So hold on to it. Ask yourself after this call whether you have ever started something like this and it gets to a point that you refuse totally to listen to no matter who. You don't care if you fail. Are you the first person to fail? You don't care if you fail. You must learn a lot of things. You don't care. Yes. You must see the end. So we are creatures of habits. And if we repeat a behavior, often enough, you have a behavior that any little thing that you hear, no more sleep. Any little thing that you hear, you start thinking from Cameroon to America, to France, to China, and back to your village. You start thinking all the valleys and hills in your village. Such habits, when repeated, they automatically become our behaviors. And our brains are wired to behave in certain ways. And unless we are consciously changing our habits, our brains will rule us. We are the one to rule it. Don't be a victim of your thoughts. Do not be a victim of your habits. Do not be a victim of your behavior. These are actions repeated. Like those who are fond of excuses, like those who lack consistency. They just need a comment. They just need a negative comment, and all is washed down in water. There is this idea of removing stress people in your life. When you are surrounded by negativity, by negative news, it is very easy for you to lose your own happiness. Because there are things that you are planning, there are things that you will do, they will bring you success, they will bring you happiness, but because you are surrounded by negativity, by people who are only there to stress you, it is easy. So sometimes even the village you come from might be the reason why you are so poor. Sometimes the family which you come from might be the reason why you are so poor. No success is attended based on the amount of money. It's based on your creative thinking, based on your ways of thinking. Don't say that Cameroon is the one making you to be poor. In Cameroon, there are still rich people. Your village or your family or your friends are responsible for who you are. They have caused you to carry more of negative energy. They stress you. You hardly hold onto something. Today you are hot like wildfire. Tomorrow you are full of excuses. The same you who was never absent. Today, even if they call, you can never pick. And at first, immediately they beep, you are already calling. At first, you were always the one to remind, what about Zoom call today? What is the habits? How is your surrounding? What is the route towards your happiness? If you look at it very well, we are so used to hearing bad news that we start to believe it ourselves. And before you know it, you succumb to it. We are so used to just hearing that PLCU Ultima went up, came down, turn left, turn right, missed its way. When you were not even part of PLCU Ultima, and you just succumb. And you just succumb. And you just believe it. And that's how you lost your way. Successful people don't have to make an effort to be successful. Successful people have a criteria of a mindset that constantly repeats is action. So even if they hold on to something that means people are failing, they will succeed. They take things that people do and fail, they do and succeed. It's a mindset. Successful people don't have to make an effort to be successful. No. They have a mindset that is very constant. It constantly repeats success. And they come into what people are feeling. They carry the success that is found in the thing and they move. Yes, oh yes. In plating coin, you find people complaining, but in the same business, you see millionaires. Where are the millionaires coming from? From the same business. Oh yes. Successful people have enough confidence in themselves. So success comes from within. It comes from within. It doesn't come from without. So they don't care about what whoever says or what whoever portrays, because success doesn't come from without. It comes from within. They are not familiar with negativity. They are not familiar with negative energy. I want us to type on the chat box. Are you familiar with negative energy? If yes, you write yes. If no, you write no. Please go to the chat box. Are you familiar with negative energy? If yes, you write yes. If no, you write no. Are you familiar with negative energy? I want to see how many people here are familiar with negative energy. Tony is familiar with negative energy. Bless is not. For me, Rita, no way. Share me and negative energy, no get link. Nidel, oh no. Are you familiar with negative energy? Because there are things that we need to caution you, to mentor you, to change. Violet is not familiar with negative energy. I want to see a response from one person in this house. Are you familiar with negative energy? Modern researchers team, I hate negative energy to hell. Anyone with negative energy, I just part ways with them. Yes. Kumrabia too, no. Ebeche, no. Ebeche to everyone, no. Jeanette to everyone, oh no. Mirabel has no answer. Mirabel, there is Mirabel. Kene Pamela, oh no. Are you familiar with negative energy? Because sometimes, like now, we have chosen the Jewish Cameroon group. We are 26 of us. 26 of us are supposed to champion the way. For those of you who, instead of using these 59 days, are contemplating, begin to contemplate. I will tell you, in this whole wide world today that we are talking, there is no company yet that you can compare with Plating Ultima. If you find one, let's share. I will be ready to take onto it. There is no one. As of now, there is no one that gives you the possibility to create your own money. When you are familiar with negativity, you can pay taxi from your house to go and find out negative news from a friend. You can pass and hear people talking and you drop to say, oh, I heard you people saying something and it touched me. You gossip. You don't have a life of your own. You will always seek the approval of someone before you can engage into something. And negative people with negative energy have light ways of meeting. They easily meet, they easily converse, and you wonder, how do they get to know themselves? Do you have negative energy? Please check yourself very well. Because like we are saying, 2023 is going to be a wonderful year in Cameroon, in the world, on PLCU Ultima. Right to the extent that even men of God are prophesied, giving prophecies on that. A prophecy is always possible to the person that it has been prophesied to. You take it and you use it the way it was prophesied, you make it. 2023, Alex keeps saying, times 25, x 25, will be make millionaires, billionaires in 2023. It will be far more than what 2022 did in the years of most community members of PLCU Ultima. Look at what somebody who is so smart will do. If you did not make it in 2022, what you should be so concerned now is by fire, by thunder, to make it in 2023, because thousands and millions are going to make it in this 2023. And some of you with negative energy will say, forget, the tongue now waiting. Somebody will be asking somebody he knows very well that is a giant in the company that has succeeded, that has evidence. Say, show me somebody who has succeeded in the company. Is that not madness? No be colomenta be that. No be smoke a bull be that. I say man woke up from that time, run come for Carrefour. The year the shot say unakamo. People did the one that say na how. He said the shot una the only shit on. I be the ever one pass for year the year una the talk say at the mad. Would I just follow me down route C madness? That means a madman they pass the shot say the man. He knows in the year. Then he don't see some madness where he pass his own. Then they move run. Come for Carrefour, say unakamo. At the talk, una the only stand, una follow me down road, see madness. How una be the talk say at the man una will see madness now where on a mob go try. 2023. If there is any reason why you are still absorbing negative energy, if there is any reason why you are still dragging behind, the same you will give all the honor that it is due by the end of 2023 to people who have met it big, really big in this program, in this same Cameroon, people that were with you. Whether you will go and say it is village people that held you back, it is negative energy. You cannot hold on to it. Remember that we have elaborated on this point of holding on to it. Holding on to it, once you make your decision, even your mother, even your father, even your husband, even your wife, whoever cannot change your direction. And you should understand, we create habits. And if we repeat these habits, they become our behavior. And often enough, our brains are wired to behave in a certain way. And unless we are consciously changing it, they will continue to rule us. And when you are surrounded by negative people, by negative news, by people who stress you, it is easy for them to own your happiness. And if you are so fond of hearing bad news and you start believing in it, you will always easily succumb to that, and you will always lose your sense of focus. We are making you know successful people don't have to make efforts. It is a mindset, and it is constantly repeated, meaning that a successful person can jump into an activity, into an opportunity that you have been there for years and you are failing, and he succeeds while you are just in that same state. We know people in plating coin that are in the 7th year today, and if you mention plating coin to them somewhere, they will shout, they will tell you that forget it is a scam. And people who are not yet up to 3 years, they have already met it. What can you say is the cause of that? Yes, it's not an effort, it's a mindset. And it is constantly repeated, meaning that once they lay their hands in anything, what they take from there is success. It is not how many years it will take, it is how much time, limited time they can put at their disposal to get what they want, full stop. And they always have enough confidence in themselves. Success comes from within, it doesn't come from without. Another thing that can pull you to achieving your goals is perseverance. Point number 7. Remember that point number 8. Point number 7 is hold on to it. And I have elaborated seriously on this point because this is where most of us misfire. You start off your endeavor, you start off your opportunity. Maybe you just go and prospect somebody, he comes and join, and it's the reason why you are pushed out of it. Any little thing he runs and tell you, you don't hear this one. So one day, even for all the years we be there for the business, nobody don't ever hear. The person will come now yesterday, now don't be now your teacher. And you listen to you. And tomorrow you say, my own thing, they ever just did their own way. You too, day and a half. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Here way, it gets ear, it go here. But here way, get mouth, I sabi. The power of perseverance. Winners never quit, and quitters will never win. Once you have set your goals, once you know that you are in the right place, there is no straight line in the way of success. Ascending, descending, crossing, climbing, there is no straight line. You are ready to be part of the change. You are ready to be part of the development. The power of perseverance. You don't watch. You are not a spectator. You are a doer. You are ready to give your own testimonies for how far you push. Point number 9, becoming your highest self. Becoming your higher self. Becoming your higher self. Who is your higher self? You don't need the spirit of the man of God to achieve. The man of God can pray for you. You don't need the spirit of your friend. No. Your higher self. You follow your own spirit. Becoming your highest self. You follow your own spirit and nothing but your own spirit. It is raining. Yes, I know I am going. They say it is banned. Yes, I know I am going. They say it has crashed. Yes, I know I am going. I do not agree to depend on hearsay. Become your highest self means your spirit and no other spirit but your spirit guides you, and that's how you can attain your goals. Think about your life and about your future. Think about your life and your future and the future of those around you. Point number 10, find peace and rest. When you block your ears to anything from anywhere, and every day, every minute, every time, you can evaluate your successes, your failures, and what to improve on. You are in your peace, you are in your rest, and you can easily achieve. Find your peace. You don't need any burning fire, especially negative, from whoever. You don't need any burning fire from whoever. You know where you are going. Only your mentor can talk to you. You have only one person that can talk to you, your mentor. Like I keep saying, I am already talking to 23, 24 people in this call. Mark my words, 2023 will build billionaires, will build millionaires in this business. The remaining 9 months, you will see people you knew and you will not recognize them again. If you care, ask your mentor what you need to do if you must be one of those people, and be ready to do it and be ready to pay the price. No, that one I know. Yes, leader. That one, leader, yeah, when they know, yes, oh yes, no one will recognize me here. Honestly, and let us, like we are here and people are putting on their cameras. We are seeing them. There are some people here that by December, by October, this same 2023, you see them on Zoom calls. You will not even know that they are the ones. Oh, yes. Talk with nobody but your mentor. Be ready to pay the price. Ask what I can do if I must be counted among those people. Oh, yes, withdrawals and the past. The business is not about withdrawals. Oh, yes. Not at all. There is every indication what is coming up in June is too big. And just between June and September, it will build billionaires. Let me read this one for us. Even the way people are already shining now, crypto is doing wonders. Hey, technical team go Kima will laugh. Every day you should open your eyes, share your eyes. Peace of mind. Easy going. In 2022, PLCU Ultima built millionaires and billionaires. The number that was built in 2022. These millionaires and billionaires was just between the month of January to April. Oh yes. January, February, March, April, 4 months. Between the month of July to October 2023, you will see people in this Zoom course, you will not recognize them again. Between the month of July to October 2023, you will see people in this Zoom course, you will not recognize them again. But the time to prepare is not in July. The time to prepare is now. Some people have absolutely refused to link up to a mentor because they know they will not be able to withstand, but they want to succeed. You need to be taken to the village, bat you for river, naked and bat and for river. Yes, before you come back. Get a mentor. Get a mentor. Don't give him a rest. Ask that, how do I feature among those that between July and October, their story will never be the same? The term is within these 59 days. Ask what you can do. It is better they pour hot water on your body within these 59 days, never to do it again. It is better insults rain on you within these 59 days, never to happen again. Yes, people will be duplex. That one is good money. People, others would have already been 4 duplex, yes. Why others will be saying, if I be no, because they don't want to link up to a mentor. They are full of excuses. They don't hold on to anything. A mentor says that this is what, and then on the way to their house, a bottle of beer changes the whole story from a friend. Somebody pretends to like you, gives you a bottle of beer and destroy your brain. A bottle of beer. Oh yes. Becoming your higher self. Follow your spirit. What is your mentor telling you? Block the door of I hear say, it be say, find peace and rest. Wow, I like that one. I like that one. That's my man from UK. Yeah, my brother, that's the bitter truth. There are some of us, I don't know about some of you, like me talking. Maybe we'll talk and end by October 2023. Maybe from November, December 2023, maybe it will not even be possible, even through audience. It may never be possible. If you can, you take it. We don't have, some of us who don't have any doubts. And some of us, we are already in for. Money finance. Money stops all nonsense. It does not matter where you come from. It does not matter your educational level. It doesn't. 2023, starting from the second half of 2023 to just October, November, the mother coin is going to lavish on people's lives. Lamborghini will be driven here in Bamenda everywhere like a no car.
We will see all kind of rush.
Hi. We say these things like a prophecy that a man of God is saying in a church in Nigeria, and people take it for jokes. And tomorrow they will say, is it just that business or it is from somewhere? Don't mind them. If you are out of this 23, if you are a member of the Jewish Cameroon, if you are a member of that WhatsApp group, we are 26 of us in that group. If you don't feature among these millionaires, if the millionaires and the billionaires of PLCU Ultima in 2023, if all that 26 you don't feature inside, better go back to your village. If you are a man, they will crown you a shufai. And if you are a woman, they will crown you a ya. So that you should be going and sharing fufu corn in funerals. When they bring all fufu corn, they put in front of you before you say, take this and go this way, take this and go this way. Whenever mother coin is mentioned, I am always tempted to start calculating figures. I've already changed my calculator, and I'm even thinking about when immediately the 59 days are over, I will buy another new calculator because I'm afraid that 01 may be missing figures. The one of the cell phone is too small. Yes. Oh, yes. The one that I will be punching within these 59 days, I'm afraid that from 1st of June, it can misbehave. And the one of the phone is too small. Sometimes we should talk to ourselves. Sometimes it is necessary to talk to your people. In the whole wide world, there is no reason trying to go round and round when, show me a job, show me a contract, show me a business that will give you what we are preparing here. My dear brothers and sisters, there is none. Let us not pretend. And what has been set aside, the mother coin, the ever first in the world to have license, the ever first in the world to be in an innovative smart blockchain, having possibilities of switching PLC, PLCU Classic, PLCU, PLCU X, a lot of possibilities. Get your minted farms. Be among those millionaires and billionaires. Modern researchers team, and if ever fear the kind of figures where they come out anytime, I calculate mother coin, he profit. Child God. And that is the bitter truth. Yes. If it is only at $1 and you entered prepared, if it is only at $1, and while we make it difficult for the coin to go to $1, understand that we already have 2 million community. I believe I'm talking to people who knows where they are going to, who knows why they are on this call. The call tomorrow Make sure you don't come alone, because we'll have powerful updates from the big event that is holding in Dubai tomorrow. Yes. The time that you will start saying that it is high up, we only have to laugh at you, because we shared together. We were not sharing and you were somewhere. We were sharing, you were present. Do we need that many friends to succeed in life? Do we need that many friends? The answer is no. We don't. Most of the friends will cause you to burn out. Most of the friends will cause you to burn out. You don't need them. Sometimes you need to ponder on tips for successful life. Sometimes you need to ponder on tips for successful life. The first of this type, sometimes you need to ponder on tips for successful life. Some people are always there for the good times to pull you down and distract you from your goals. Yes, there are many friends. Do we need them? They are there to monitor. They are monitoring spirits. They are monitoring spirits. Instead, we need to check the cycle of friends and remove those friends who reasons like ships. Oh, yes. You need to develop tips for a successful life. And what are they? The value of your life cues. Before your life can become a subject of concern, there are pertinent questions that you need to ask yourself. Buy a big mirror, and every time you come in front of the mirror, you ask the person in the mirror to give way, because you are not satisfied where you are, and to make sure he does not dare to discourage your spirit. Ask yourself life cues. Those that make it, those that buy jets, do they have 3 heads? Do they have 2 heads? Do they have 3 hands? Look at yourself on the mirror all the time and see a lion. A lion never fights before even winning. There are sometimes I used to think that if the animals in the forest could gather to fight a lion, they can easily win, but it is also very impossible. The lion knows that he is the conqueror, and he will go in knowing that he will conquer, and he will conquer. So he's not ready to bow. Why is it that we just with little obstruction, with little challenges, you start behaving like a sheep? You start listening to anybody. You are asking somebody who is blind to help you cross the road because it's a very busy street, instead of you helping the person. Life cues like, what is my purpose of being here? And how much time have I wasted already? And must it continue like this? Are you looking at yourself on the mirror every day and seeing yourself as a lion? The lion has never for a second, things of failure. As he appears, even if it is the elephant, the way he's coming, the elephant will tear track. Oh, yes. Why are you so crowded with low self-esteem? You are talking to somebody about something that can change your life, and they cannot even hear your voice. Who is in control of my life? Who is in control of my life? Those are life quiz for success life. Are you the one controlling of your life, or somebody is controlling it for you? And why? Be ready to inspire new discoveries and a collective awakening of expanded potentials. Oh, yes. Inspire new discoveries. That means you need to do things that nobody dare do it. You find yourself into this crypto. Oh, my God. Inspire new discoveries and a collective awakening of expanded potentials. That means the kind of discoveries that you are ready to make, the passion, the awareness, the consciousness in you. I beg, I scratch my head small, I beg. Why this tune the delay so now? Oh, 59 days. What I will do within these 59 days. No need for long calls. No time to waste. Every chat that is not treated towards getting more farm space, back to sender. Oh, yes. Are you inspired? Are you ready for new discoveries? Are you ready to expand your potentials? Support a practical integration of the catalyzing power of sound reasoning. You do what? Tips for successful life. Support a practical integration of the catalyzing power of sound reasoning. I don't know whether I should come again. Yes, you need to go wild and crazy. 59 days, you will never, there are days that will never come again to your life. Let's go wild, crazy, and super crazy within this time. Yes, because you will never have, as from the 1st of May, you will never have minting farms. You will never create. Not at all. Support a practical integration of the catalyzing power of sound reasoning. Your head should be like a computer that can blow. Let it not be by words of mouth. Let it be very practical. Let the practicality demonstrate in the life of many. Yes. If there's anyone here who has been sleeping within these 59 days, you wake up. If you don't wake up, well, if you don't feature among the millionaires and the billionaires of PLCU Ultima in 2023, support, let everything be practical. Integration is making sure that you spread it like wildfire. Catalyzing power, that means, oh God, how do I put this again? This today, like this, the grammar is too much. support a practical integration of the catalyzing power of sound reasoning. You don't chew your words, you don't withdraw your words, you don't regret your words. Your words are demonstrative. Your words are power. And you reason like a robot. I'll activate deepened coherence, heart present. You are there today, you are there tomorrow, you are there forever, you are there to the end. Activate deepened coherence, heart presence. Forever, you are there. You will not be told. Yes. If by that October you are one of the Jewish community, Cameroon Jewish community, and you are not driving a good car, they curse you. Somebody here is phone problem. Go and sell the phone and buy a battery. They curse you. What we are seeing is already evident in most young people in 2022 in Cameroon. A good number are driving good cars. A good number are living well. And 2023 will be times 25x that same magnitude of success. The same success that people obtain in 2022, that amount of success will be multiplied per each person times 25. And then you want to go to Baba for your own success. After then, in 2024, say, Baba, check whether what did happen for my family. Leave your family alone. In fact, the name of my own is not yet known. Yes, very soon, man cars will come out using electric systems, not petrol. Man cars, you just press button, it drives you to wherever you are going. Very soon, man cars will be out. That one is going to be history. Please, in which kind of choice of words can we use again to tell ourselves? Which kind of choice of words can we use again to tell you? Follow who knows route. Follow who knows route. Yes. Negative energy, I ban you. I bind you. Back to sender. Monitoring spirits, be buried till the end of 2023. I don't need any monitoring spirits around me. My spirit is capable of delivering the goods. Amen. Please, this thing like this, when you sleep, get up on your own and think well. Because it is coming to pass, and it will come to pass in many. Why will your case be an exception? Why? "59 more days, and you will never have minting farms again." Give yourself 5-6 months by acquiring very big farm space within these 59 days, and you can take 4 to 5 months to loot them. Please, let me open the lines. If you are a leader in the house, or you have a question you want to ask, unmute your mic and go ahead and ask your question. The lines are open. Please unmute your mic. Go ahead and ask your questions or your contributions or a worry, whatever. Please, if you have a worry, go ahead, unmute your mic and ask your question. Most of us should on our cameras. Let's see the way we're enjoying this Zoom call. Please, if we don't have, it means that we need to go back and have a rethink. People are still praying for God's blessing, why He has already blessed them. Yes, with this opportunity, with this information, it's all left on you to take action. Yes. Most people are still praying for God's blessings. He gave you the blessings already, and He can only send man to vindicate you. And you close your heart to opportunities, and you still go disturbing Him from sleep. What can stop you from being successful? We have shared thousands of strategies here, on how to make it this year. And this is the year. This year will be the biggest in the history of PLCU Ultima. The rest will be open to the whole world. And if you are a creator generation and you don't build yourself to become a billionaire, then you will watch people come after you and make themselves billionaire. Because there are some people that these 59 days will pass, they have never been opportune to get the opportunity. And there are some that will get it and they know, maybe caused by the people around. Please, we have a big event that will be tomorrow, the Atlantis Palm Hotel in Dubai. It will not be something easy, but you will be here tomorrow, 9 p.m. to get the updates. Do not forget about our regular seminars on Sundays. Sunday here at Ben Quentis building, 1 p.m. on dot. We are now adding 1 minute to 1:30 p.m. on dot will close. And Yaoundé, same Sunday, they are still to give us their time.
2:30.
Yaoundé 2:30 Sunday. Is it at Wrong Point Express or somewhere else?
Wrong Point Express.
Okay, Wrong Point Express. So please take advantage and connect your people to get the story live. Put everything aside for these 59 days and either build or mar your future. It was so wonderful being with you this evening. I believe all of us were inspired by the coaching. I believe all of us have taken down our notes. I believe all of us will be full Cameroon community. And I believe all of us want to wear the crown. And the time to prepare to wear the crown is now. If you do well, if you build between these 59 days, then you have already passed the examination. That is a responsibility.
Hello, sir. I have a question.
Okay.
Yes. So it's with respect to the Zoom calls. I think tomorrow or any other day we can have let's say one session at the afternoon. Let's say from 1 p.m. right? And we have another one in the evening. We have a regular one in the evening. yes, to see the turnaround, because at times I think many people can be sleeping or whatsoever. The people that are not that dedicated like us are sleeping by now. Meanwhile, we can have a session, let's say by 1 p.m. any other day to feel more people.
Okay, let's try one tomorrow at 1 p.m. and see how it looks like. Let's try one tomorrow at 1 p.m. and see how it looks like. So those who are here, invite more of your people. I will be having a session tomorrow at 1 p.m. Let's try the 1 p.m. and see how it looks like. But we'll still have our regular call at 9 p.m. because it's at 9 p.m. that we'll have all the updates for the Dubai event of tomorrow. Are we okay with that?
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah. We are together, my brother. Thank you. Like we are saying, it is more lovely for us to be one. It is more lovely to sacrifice whatever you have been doing in this life to follow our path. Let us follow the path like one person so that we have the same arrival mentality than to create any form of excuse. And then tomorrow, you tend to be like a beggar to us. Follow who knows roots. We don't want to cause you look inferior. We don't want to cause you look like a beggar. But what will drop anything humanly possible just for these 59 days? Follow our path. Ask us what to do. Do it well. And have us to thank starting from the 1st of June. Change the entire history of your generation, of your family, of your community. Yes, let us be serious, honestly. We don't discriminate. We are ready to go together in one boat. And the only thing is for you to ask any other thing humanly possible to wait. And you will give account of the 59 days remaining using your own mouth. Oh, yes. And the story will never be the same. Thank you for your effective participation. I'm happy that we are ending today with almost 22 people present in the call. Please, we have agreed that at 1 p.m. tomorrow, we'll have to make a call so that more people, since more people say by this time they are not more awake, try to cause more people by 1 p.m. to be at our call. I'm sure it will not be, let me see something. That call can be instead 1 p.m. on Monday. That call cannot be 1 p.m. tomorrow because it will be against the policies of the company. That same 1 p.m. Alex Reinhardt may be on stage. And if he's on stage, we leaders cannot be, we must be connected. So we cannot put it for tomorrow because Alex Reinhardt will be on stage tomorrow. And that 1 p.m., that may be when he's really delivering the catalyst for this 2023 on stage. And then we need to be connected. So let us, the technical team, we plead for your indulgence. We'll do 1 p.m. but on Monday, so that it will be possible, because Sunday 1 p.m. will be on the seminars. And Monday we can do a call during the day to see whether the 10 hour will be good. Yes, 1 p.m. Monday is okay. So we need to follow up seriously. Tomorrow, 1 p.m., the CEO will be on stage, and we are supposed to be connected to him. Thank you very much for your understanding. Thanks you. It will not show. There will not be a link. There will not be a link. There will not be a link. We'll only see. We'll only get the feedback in the 9 p.m. Call. We'll only get the feedback. It will be a Sky script. It can be streamed. But we are still to get the details from him in the morning, whether it will be streamed or not. So let's just follow up more of our prospect to be the torchbearer of the news at 9 p.m. call. Thank you. I believe see you again only tomorrow. It was a wonderful one this evening. I love the way we have ended with 22 persons effectively present. Bye-bye.